is the foundation that you use when you just want to feel good, when you want to feel, you know, we're at home, so some days you need to feel good and you need to, you know, splurge on those locks that you've bought and use it on your skin. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate your support. And since we're on this foundation review journey, if you haven't seen my two previous videos, I will link them in the description box below so you can check it out. We decided to go for locks this time. I was actually talking to two of my friends, Adiola and Minat. And Minat was the one that, you know, hinted me on this foundation. I was like, yeah, why not do a Gucci foundation review? I was like, oh, you know what? That's actually a good idea. We might as well do it. So I went on their website and I went on Harrods first. I decided to just purchase from their website. So I know that they did foundation a couple of years ago and that didn't do so well. So they decided to rebrand, to relaunch and bring you this beauty. And they decided to do 40 shades. 40 shades, I'm not sure if it's a good shade, you know, number or not. I don't know, but they decided to do 40 shades foundation. And when I went on their website, I was able to kind of like gauge what shade I might be in. Kind of like do like a patch test. If you have a phone, you can put the color beside your hand and then it would tell you which one. Well, you can then pick which one is closer to your skin or more lighter than your skin, depending on what you want. Okay, so, and I went to their website to get it because I was like, is that I get it on the Gucci website or I get it on Harrods? So I decided to go for Gucci website because I know they will package it really, really nicely. Do you get what I mean? And I got the shade 460 neutral. 460 neutral. It came in a big box. If you want to see the unboxing, it will be in my vlog. I'm not sure. It's gonna come out next week after this video. And then you can see how it came in. It came in like a huge, massive box. But anyway, in there was a dust bag. So that is the dust bag, the Gucci dust bag. I cannot put everything in there. So that's the Gucci dust bag that came with it. And also it came in this dust bag as well, which is the Gucci dust bag for the foundation. And in there is the foundation. I've opened it, but it came sealed like that. And this is what the foundation is looking like. Let me just put this somewhere. So this is the foundation and it's got, you know, standard Gucci kind of color, I think. And this is the Natural Fit Finish Liquid Foundation. Yeah, I got that shade 460N. And this is the medium deep. So I'm always medium deep or depends, but mostly medium deep. So when you take it out of the package, it's just a simple glass, frozen kind of glass looking, and then with a cream top. It's pretty simple. I've did a patch test, so hence why it is a little bit messy, but it came with this gold cap here. I don't think this one can be opened. Can you open it out? No, you cannot. This cannot be opened. So yeah, and that is what this foundation is looking like. Hold up. So on their website, this is what the foundation is. Developed to be comfortable, lightweight, and completely buildable. The perfecting formula can be adored as a barely there finish or a subtle full coverage look, which is my kind of look. Prime with, they've got a primer. I didn't get a primer. So that is what they've said as this foundation. Okay, and yeah, the packaging is not too bad. I actually don't mind the package, and the price for this on their website is £46, and they've got £7 something for delivery for my UK people. I don't know how much it is in the US or wherever you are. For Harrods, it was £48, and then it was like £5.99. It pretty much roughly rounds up to the same thing as the Gucci website. So I was like, Harrods or Gucci? I'd rather just go for Gucci. I know they would do it more nicely and stuff like that. So that's the foundation, and it came, you know, well packaged, which I do like. Given the packaging a good 8.5 over 10. But for Gucci, you expect that, don't you? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do half of my face primer and the other face no primer. If I'm looking there, my monitor is there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Half of my face here will be primer, here will be no primer. So without no further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay. For my primer, I'm going to be using the Mary Kay primer like I did the other time. I've got another primer that I'm eyeing, which is the Bobbi Brown, because I've heard good things about that. So like I said, I'm going to put that here. So just going to prime that part of my face. This is the face with the primer. You can see it's kind of like matte looking, and this is kind of like dewy kind of look. All right, so I'm going to shake it. I'm not sure if they said you should shake it, but I'm just going to shake it because when I did the patch test, it was running. So let's check it out again. And I'm going to put it at the back of my hand. I'm going to do 2 pumps at the back of my hand. So that's 2 pumps. I can clearly see that that's a little bit darker than my skin color, but we'll roll with it. Okay, so I've gone to get my mirror. All right, so I'm gonna try with the beauty blender first, and then if it doesn't work well, I'm gonna use the brush. So I've got my mirror here, and then we'll see what it's looking like without. Let me just actually come closer so you can see. Okay, so you can see the beauty blender is kind of like soaking it, but you can see the difference. Anyway, without that, well, I'm gonna use the beauty blender to match it up. So I'll use my brush. I always trust the brush. So you can see it is quite darker than my skin tone, but it's okay. It just means I don't have to contour. So that's the good thing about when you're buying a darker shade of foundation, you don't have to contour because it's already done. So gently kind of like tapping it in, and that is what it's looking like. It's actually not too bad on camera. It's really not too bad, but one thing I'm gonna say is it dries very quickly. Like, it dries very quickly. I don't know why it does that, but it just dries very quickly, so you need to like move faster. So that's it. Do the other face, and I'm gonna do 2 pumps on that face as well. So making it 4 pumps. So I'm kind of like giving myself a full coverage kind of look. So nice. I'm just gonna come closer. Just gonna work my way as fast as I can because it dries up very quickly. Gosh, you have to like walk really fast because it dries up so quickly. Alright, so this is what the foundation is looking like. It's not too bad. What do you guys think? Just gonna come closer so you can see. It's a little bit darker, but it does blend with my neck, so which is good. So that is what it's looking like. I don't know. Of course, because there's no primer, this is gonna give me a much dewer look, and this one is giving me a much matte look because there's a kind of like a matte primer on this corner. Not really matte, but kind of like a cool primer on the side. So, but I'm liking this side than this side. And I'm kind of like giving myself a full coverage kind of look. Yeah, so that's what this foundation is looking like. I really like how it looks though. It looks good. I don't know, but again, yes, texture, that's what the texture is like, and it does have a fragrance. If you're sensitive to fragrance, this is not for you. It's got fragrance, like their perfume kind of fragrance. It's in there. It's in there, and I can still smell it. And I don't know how long I'm going to smell this for, but we're doing a test as well, so I will let you know after a couple of hours, probably ideally 7 hours. I will let you know. My light keeps going in and out, bear with me. So I will let you know. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know what you think. And this is the side with primer, and this is the side with no primer. And what do you guys think? This is dewy. This is giving me dewy, and this is giving me matte. But anyway, that's it. So that is this foundation. It is £46. I will link it in the description box below for you. Okay, and I'm gonna put a concealer. Let's see how it takes the concealer. So I'm about to put my concealer on, and this one is my Maybelline or Rimmel 45. So it's my warm Rimmel 45, and I'm just gonna pop that here like we do. So that's my concealer on. I'm gonna use the same brush because I prefer using brush. For some reason, brush for me, I know how to work into my skin than beauty blender. It's actually taking it quite well, but I feel like the primer side is taking it much better than here, because you can see here is not as wrinkled as here. Or am I just over exaggerating it? So let's do the nose. Because it's already darker shade, it's easier to just line my face with it. So bring some freshness back, and I just tap it in. That's what I do. So that's how it looks like with the primer on. I really do like it. It sits well. I feel like this part, I'm just gonna set it with some form of powder so it doesn't crease. So I'm just gonna set my under eye quickly with some powder. And I'm just gonna do my nose, my cheekbone, and then just a little bit over there. And this is my Revolution. Yeah, so this is what it's looking like. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the rest of my face, and then come back, we'll talk about everything, my overall thoughts, my ching chang, my yinking. Is it worth it? Is it worth investing? Is it not? Let me do my finish up, and then we'll come back with that. Alright, so I'm back. This is how my makeup is looking like. And this is the face without the foundation primer. So that's what this face is. So, and you can see it's You tell me, because I don't want to I don't want to be the judge, but I do like it. I'm not sure if you do. It looks good, it looks dewy. I used my hydrating toner setting face mist instead of the normal setting spray, so that's what I used. And this is the face with the primer. It's not really much of a difference, but I would say I'm leaning towards the primer face than without the primer face. Let me know what you think in the description box below. Also, this is a finish, like natural finish. That's the key for this foundation, is to give you a natural finish. It's not like full beat kind of, but you can get your full beat, just build it up. And yeah, so that is it. The price, like I said, £46. I've told you the variables. One thing that I will say is, with or without the primer, it looks good. It looks good. It does the job. Is the price too high? I don't know. It's Gucci, so you can't really say £46 is high, because it kind of like is similar to the range of like Fenty, just a little bit more, but that's about a couple of pounds more, but it's still similar. But it's Gucci and that's Fenty. It's just the name. The formula, I don't know, to me it looks good. This is a foundation that I'm gonna use sparingly because it looks I am not about to be using this every day. This is a foundation that you use when you just want to feel good, when you want to feel, you know, we're at home, so some days you need to feel good and you need to, you know, splurge on those locks that you've bought and use it on your skin. And this is something that you use for like special occasions. This is a foundation I'm going to use for special occasions. It's not just to go to the shopping mall. If I'm going to the shopping mall, I'm going to use my ordinary serum. But if I'm going like on a date and I want to feel luxurious and stuff like that, because when the guy hugs you, it's gonna smell it, because it's still smelling. I can still smell it. This is after like a couple of minutes, I can still smell it. It's still smelling. So, and it smells good. It smells divine. It has this floral smell. So if you're into like floral, then this foundation is fine for you, okay? But if you're not into floral or any fragrance in your foundation, this is not for you. And yeah, so that is it. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I'm going to link this foundation in the description box below. I will link the Gucci website and I will link Harrods, so you can go check it out. And I got the shade 460 neutral. So if you want to go a shade above or below me, then you know this is my skin tone. So it is up to you. And like I said, he took in the concealer very well. And yeah, I really don't mind it. It looks good. Do you like my makeup? Let me know in the comment section below. And that's it for this video. If you've watched to this point and you haven't subscribed to this channel, click on the subscribe button now, join the community, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye now.